Today is May 3rd. Today's quote is entitled, "Be careful who you hang out with." A man is never so degraded as when he associates with persons who are too much attached to women. Srila Prabhupada. Of course, women in this sense we should understand as the personification of material attraction for man, or you can say for a woman it would be man. In a broader sense, you could say it would be anything material. But when Prabhupada's saying a man becomes degraded when he associates with men who are attached to women, it means if those men are attached to women, it means they're attached to everything material. Women personifies that center of attraction. So that's what it means. But the point Prabhupada's making is that worse than engaging your senses with the sense object is being around people who inspire you to engage with that sense object, because then your attachment for that becomes stronger. Now, sometimes I pose a funny question to devotees. Let's say you were arrested. You and one woman devotee were arrested, and you went to jail, and they said, well, you have an option. You could be together in one cell, or we could put you with the other men and the women with the other women. So naturally you think, well, being alone in a cell with a woman, it's not such a good idea. But then you're going to be in a cell with other men attached to women, or other women attached to men, and they're naturally going to be talking about such things. So this verse is saying, better be with the sense object than be around people attached to the sense objects, because that will inspire you more to do it. Then you might say, but if I'm with the men, I can't do anything. Not yet, until you have the opportunity. Anyway, this, of course, that's a debatable point. Someone may argue, no, I would prefer to be in the cell with non-devotees. It's safer. I don't know if it's safer. At least, according to our philosophy, neither is really a good position, but the lesser of two evils would be locked up with a devotee rather than locked up with a non-devotee. You might say, what if they're a nice non-devotee? Well, okay. But let's say, for the sake of argument, you'd be locked up in a cell of men very attached to women, and that's what they'd be talking about. So the point of this is that when we associate with people who are attached to certain things that we should be giving up or not attached to, then it's going to inspire us even more than the object itself inspires us. I don't know, inspire is the right word. It's going to cause us to become attracted to that item even more than we would be just by interacting with that item. That's the point. So it's an interesting meditation that to be around materialistic people who are talking about sense gratification, it's actually worse. There's another shloka that says it's worse. Yeah, it's worse than being in the proximity of the sense object. You'll be more inspired by hanging out with these people.